What's going on, everybody? We are here with my week wildcard. I don't know, episode 3 of my weekly Niner podcast. And today we got a good one here with a wildcard recap. QBs that I think the Niners could get. We have will the 49ers look like a different team in 2021 and my divisional round predictions. Last week I did my full playoff predictions. So if you want to check that out, go check it out. But that was before the wildcard happened. So, things might not be the same. They might, if I got it all right. I don't remember. I actually really don't remember what I predicted. So yeah, we're going to get right into it. Wildcard recap. In the wildcard week, we had the Bills taking on the Colts. The Bills beat the Colts 27-24. We have the Rams beat the Seahawks 30-20. We have the Buccaneers beat the Washington football team 31-23. Ravens beat the Titans 20-13. Saints beat the Bears 21-9. Browns beat the Steelers 48-37. Most of these I saw coming. A few of them I didn't. Bills Colts, I saw that coming. I saw Bills winning that game. I didn't think it was going to be as close. The Colts had plenty of shots to come and win that, but they didn't, which I expected. The Rams, I didn't think they were going to beat the Seahawks. They did, and I'm happy because I'm a Niner fan. Get those Seahawks out of there. I mean, Rams, yeah, whatever. But yeah, I'm glad. Buccaneers, Washington. I expected the Buccaneers to win that game. Washington just not the same level. So yeah, I expected the Buccaneers to win that. Ravens, Titans. I expect that to be a lot higher scoring game than it was. 20-13 is a really low scoring game for those two offenses. Those are some high power offenses with pretty sucky defenses, and they played like this. So I thought that was pretty interesting. Saints, Bears. I expected the Bears to put up a little bit more of a fight than that, but not much. I expected it to be 14-21, but it was 21-9, which I did expect the Saints to win that by a good margin. Now, the Browns-Steeler game. I did predict the Browns to win. Scored 28 points in the first quarter and Big Ben throw 4 picks. I did not see that coming. Big Ben, what the heck? That's just, oh my goodness, a 48-37 win by a team who hasn't won since 1996 or something like that in the 1900s. Late 1900s, but that was the last time they won a playoff game. And they come in here and they beat the Steelers 48-37. That's the kind of score I expected the Ravens-Titans game to be, not the Browns-Steelers game. So kudos to the Browns, but dang, Steelers. How are you undefeated for what was it, 10 games straight or something like that? That's just crazy. I don't know how your next year's going to look, Steelers, but this ain't looking good on your record. Next, on to the different QBs I think the Niners could get in the 2021 offseason. I'm going to go through the different QBs that are already in the NFL that I think they could trade for or pick up in free agency type of thing. Basically, I'm going to look at the quarterbacks that are either in free agency or probably going to leave their team. That's what I'm going to look at. So we're going to start off with the one that I'd be pretty excited for, but I do not see this happening. If he does leave, we'd probably be the spot where he would go. But Dak Prescott is technically a free agent this upcoming year. He's going back to the Cowboys. I don't see him leaving. But if he does, that'd be awesome. Next, we have the Chicago Bears. Mitchell Trubisky or Nick Foles. I don't see them keeping both. One of them is going to get traded. Who? I guess Trubisky. That's just my guess. Would he work in the Niners offense? I think he would. So that's another option. Gardner Minshew on the Jaguars. I would actually like to see that. I've seen a lot of good stuff from Minshew, but he's on the Jaguars. That's all you have to say. He's on the Jaguars. That explains why he hasn't been playing well. If he was on the Niners, I think he could do fairly well. Same thing with Sam Darnold on the Jets. If he comes to the Jets, I think he'll do pretty good. Or it comes to the Niners, not the Jets. Miami Dolphins, Ryan Fitzpatrick. Bruh, the way he beat us in the 2020 season, I'd love it if he came to the Niners. Boy, that guy can sling the ball. That'd be awesome. Ryan Fitzpatrick, come on over. Teach Nick Mullins how to grow a beard a little bit. Oh, yeah. Yeah. But the final one that I like the most is Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson, I don't see him staying with the Texans. He doesn't seem to be liking the Texans very much, and he's a really good quarterback. Really good quarterback on a sucky team. He's like Justin Herbert on the Chargers. Really good quarterback, but they just couldn't coach. Same thing with Deshaun Watson. So if he came to the Niners with this offense, with the running game we have, and the weapons we have, and the defense we have, we'd be Super Bowl contenders. I don't see a way we wouldn't be. So Deshaun Watson, if you want to come over, you'd be coming to the NFC West. You'd be playing your old buddy, why can't I think of his name? DeAndre Hopkins, twice a year. Might as well. I don't know if that's something you want to do, but yeah, if you want to come over to the Niners, I'd gladly have that happen. Next up, we have the question, will the Niners look like a different team in 2021? Personally, I think they will not look like a huge different team, like completely different team. Will they have some different people and look a little different? I think they will. Quarterback, I don't think it'll be Jimmy Garoppolo. I don't think Nick Mullins is going to start. I don't think C.J. Beathard is going to start. I don't think Josh Rosen is going to start. So quarterback, I could see Deshaun Watson. I could see Minka Fitzpatrick. I could see Gardner Minshew. I could see drafted quarterback. I don't know. I could see somebody there. Running back, I think Raheem Mostert, Jeff Wilson Jr., and maybe JaMychal Hasty. Somebody, but I definitely see Raheem Mostert and Jeff Wilson Jr. as the top two. So that'll be pretty much the same. Wide receiver, Deebo Samuel, Kendrick Bourne, Brandon Ayuk. Those are probably going to be 1, 2, and 3. So pretty similar. Tight end, George Kittle. Yeah. Offensive line, I'm seeing some changes there. If we don't get changes to the offensive line, we're going to have a problem. Defense, Eric Armstead. I don't know what his deal is. Is he like, maybe he'll get traded? I don't know. Javon Kinlaw, probably still going to be here. Solomon Thomas, probably. Nick Bosa. D Ford, I don't know if he's going to stay. I don't know if he's still going to be here, but he might be. Kerry Hatter Jr., DJ Jones, there's some people. Middle linebacker, Fred Warner. We better keep him. That's all I'm going to say. We better. For cornerbacks, Jason Verrett would be nice to keep. Emmanuel Mosley, Jimmy Ward. I don't think we'll look like a hugely different team. I think different quarterback, probably different offensive line, and that's about the only changes. Our game, like gameplay, I think it's going to be a rush first, play action pass, kind of rough ball team. We're just going to play hard and win games. That's what I'm seeing. Will we be Super Bowl contenders? I think we will. If we can fix our offensive line problems and our quarterback problems, I think we will definitely be a contender for the Super Bowl. On we go to the divisional round predictions. We have Rams, Packers, Ravens, Bills, Browns, Chiefs, and Buccaneers, Saints. These are some pretty good games here. For the first one, Rams, Packers. I think it's going to be a fairly close game, but I see a pretty good win by the Packers. I don't see a way that they lose. Like in Lambeau Field, Aaron Rodgers, I don't see a way they lose to the Rams. Ravens, Bills. This is one I keep going back and forth with. The Bills, Josh Allen looking like a beast. Stephon Diggs is going crazy. But they're also facing Lamar Jackson and their run game. So there's one I'm gonna take the Bills in this one, but it's probably gonna be a pretty close game. Browns, Chiefs. Is this even a question? I'm going Chiefs. Unless the Browns somehow play like they did in the first quarter of the Browns-Steelers game, they're just going to get blown out of the water. That's all I'm going to say. If they can pick off Lamar Jackson 4 times like they did Big Ben, sure, they might win. But I don't see that happening. In my opinion, the best game of the divisional round, Buccaneers-Saints. This is one that we've had twice this year. Saints beat them both times. Are the Buccaneers the same team they were in those 2 games? No. Are the Saints the same team? More or less. It's going to be tough because they've played each other twice, but it hasn't been, both teams have not been fully healthy and ready to go. are the Buccaneers fully healthy and ready to go? I don't think so. I think Mike Evans is out or something like that. But Antonio Brown's playing better. Tom Brady. I think Chris Godwin is still in. So this is going to be a similar game to what we've seen in the past, but I don't think it's going to be the same game. I'm not saying the Buccaneers are going to win, because I think the Saints are going to win. Because I think Drew Brees is going to have his final hurrah, probably make it to the Super Bowl. But it's going to be a close game. That's what I'm going to say. Buccaneers will probably do really good, but I think the Saints are going to take the dub. All right, so that's it for episode 3 of my weekly Niner podcast. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like. Make sure to comment down below any ideas you guys have for future episodes. Subscribe if you're new. And yeah, I will catch y'all in the next episode. Bye-bye.